What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Contractor Secrets Podcast. In today's episode, I sit down with Brison Segura. Great episode. This guy is having to do a rebrand. Okay. He started off wanting to do just drywall. He's pivoting to painting, and it requires just a change of brand, change of mindset as he goes into 2024. Awesome business breakthrough, and it starts right now. What is going on, everyone? I'm here with Brison with Seamless Drywall and More. Welcome to the Business Breakthrough. What brings you, my friend? Tell me a little bit about what's going on in the business and how you feel as though I could give you some assistance.
Man, well, I'm ready to expand. I would like to have a couple crews running. And I've been listening to your podcast for quite a while now, and I think it would help quite a bit.
Yeah, bro, that's awesome, man. So tell me first, let's dive into it, man. You're the owner of the company. What's production look like? What do you do? Because you say Seamless Drywall and More. And if you listen to my podcast, man, that and more there is going to kill you. So we got to figure out what it is that if it hasn't already.
Well, we definitely stricken down to where we're doing a lot more just painting. The and
Sure.
more was because I did sheetrock and painting. That was the
Yep.
big thing. But I was doing a lot more than that, and I figured out that it made it life hard.
So you're a
once I
painter
started
now.
listening to you, yes, I've always been
All right.
painting and sheetrock. That was my main thing, but we have been
All right.
painting
So
majority of the time now.
let's start here. You got to change the name of your company, bro.
Yeah, I figured that would be the first thing you said.
We got to get that. We got to make that a thing. I know it's going to suck, dude, but long-term vision is, man, that the name of the company saves you a lot of money. It really does. And it makes you money because, again, man, if I'm looking for painting, I'm not calling you, bro.
Right.
In your reviews, you might have people that are saying, man, they did a great job painting, right?
Right.
I'm not getting that far. I'm looking at, if I got a toothache, I'm going to dentists, right? You know this. I'm just trying to give you some analogies to bring this home, bro. You need to change that name. You need to do it yesterday, okay? Because the upside of painting, is a lot better than drywall. Maybe you've realized that. Maybe you know it. And hey, guess what? I'm not saying stop doing drywall work. I'm just saying painting is your door into drywall. Okay, because I get drywall requests all the time, right?
Yep.
So
That's right.
So tell me about this team, man. What does this team look like?
Well, right now it's just me and my dad. He's part-time with me. He cuts grass in the spring and fall, and he works about 2 days a week with me. And then wintertime he works a full week.
All right, so we got to start from zero.
He likes his grass cutting.
He can stick with that. What I want you to do is hire somebody that's not a family member or a friend. I think that's a good test of, your hiring skill. Let's start there, man. First, we got to figure out what does 2024 look like for you in terms of what jobs are you gonna focus on, man? Like, what is your ideal job going into this?
Well, I prefer interior jobs. I have a few exterior, smaller jobs I have going on within the next month, but I would prefer to stay more interior. But I have everything I need to do both.
All right. Now, second question is
4 years now.
Second question is, where are you getting the business that you're getting now?
Most been word of mouth. I'm on Angie's right now, but I haven't really had any good luck with that. Most people, they don't answer, or they answer and say they just was testing numbers for their self.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. How much money have you spent on average per month on marketing?
Probably close to 200. I have it set for 1,000, but I have not been getting that many leads in to reach that 1,000. My leads stay on, and they, like in the last month,
how many estimates?
3 came.
How many estimates are on your schedule right now?
I went to do one this morning. I probably
Using DripJobs?
yes,
Okay.
yep.
Thank you.
I just started about a month ago.
You like it?
So far, yeah. It's actually my
Good.
second go around. My first go around, it I didn't understand it that well, but then I did a video, and that helped a
Did
lot.
that training? Yeah.
Yes,
Cool. Good, man. Glad to have you back. All right, man, let's look at this. Here's the deal, man. Not everyone's going to understand this concept, and I need you to understand it because it's going to frame everything that you do going into your business. And if it were easy, everyone would do it. Most people just don't see it this way. Okay. One of the biggest bottlenecks in your business right now is the fact that you actually know how to do the work and do it well, right?
right.
You can't stay away from it. You know I can do it. You're an I can do it guy. I got it, right? You probably
Yep,
learned it from your
that's
dad.
right.
Okay.
Well,
Your
actually,
dad's a
no. He actually learned a lot from me. Um,
no
I was
kidding.
in high
Okay.
school. Yeah, I was in high school doing this type of work, and got out. Oil field went to crap, so I came back into
Okay.
painting, and
So you're
that's where
the
I'm at.
so you're the get your hands dirty guy. Okay. We
Yes,
need to
I've been doing it 10
transition your
years.
best. But here's the deal, Bryson. We need to transition your best skill set if someone asks you from laborer to manager. Okay. That has to transition, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, if you know in the back of your head that you're the most efficient option when it comes to producing the value that your customers receive, it's going to be very hard to stay motivated to find someone else to do it, which is a catalyst to growth. Does that
Right.
make sense? Like
Oh yeah.
ultimately, like, bro, at the end of the day, like if you're the best person to put the toys in the packages, right? And no one does it better and faster than you. Okay. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to sell the toy and then you're going to run down to the factory and then go pack the toy because you just want that little hand, that little personal touch on it, you know? And you
Right.
might be able to do that for a couple toys, right? But when it comes to an abundance of toys, you're actually failing the people that ordered the toys because they're not getting their orders in an adequate time frame. So what does that mean? That means that you say, you know what? Well, I'm not going to advertise because I have enough toys to pack. When ultimately that's a failure because there's people that probably want to pay you, but they can't pay you or they don't pay you. Number one, because they don't know about you, and number two, if right now you had 15 estimates on your schedule, you would not go to each estimate with enthusiasm. You would go
Right.
into each estimate with apprehension because you're scared that you won't be able to keep your promises,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
And that sucks because there's people that find you and you got probably sometimes I guarantee you this. You walk up to a big job and you're like, "Damn, I don't know if I can knock this out." Has that happened?
Oh, that definitely happens. That happens a lot. Yep.
So when I see a big job, I lick my chops. You know what I'm saying? So we need to
Yep.
position our business in a way. Let's first make this assumption that marketing is going to get figured out, Bryson. Okay. We're going to get marketing figured out to a point to where there's no doubt that the lead flow will be there. Okay. Because we're going to outsource that to somebody else and place that responsibility on someone. Your only responsibility is to fork up the cash for it. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yep.
Money in, money out, money in, money out, money in, money out. Okay. You've got to be so comfortable with this new startup of seamless painting. I don't care if you do seamless painting and drywall, really. I don't. But we need to get
Right.
the
Right.
word painting in, bro. Like we got to get it in there.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the deal. Okay. Here's the deal. We got to identify, bro, at the end of the day, man, that marketing is going to happen. We're going to find the leads. You had Angie leads before you had DripJobs. One of the coolest things
Yes.
at DripJobs is that it automatically follows up with these leads. So I think that deserves
Yep.
another go around. Okay. Even
Oh,
in
I'm
the
still
beginning of
doing
the
it.
year, dude. Oh, good. Did you connect it to DripJobs?
Yep. I have.
Okay, good. Good. So have you gotten a lead yet that has come into DripJobs?
Yeah. The one I went to look at this morning was from both.
They booked themselves.
Yes.
Experienced automation. There's nothing better, right? so
Yep.
so here's the deal, Bryson. You know, at the end of the day, man, what I was telling you is that there's a mindset that needs to occur is that, bro, you have to pretend that you're a paraplegic. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but you got to pretend that you can't get on that job even if you tried. How hard is that for you?
Yeah, that's what I want. I don't think it would be too hard. Just about having the right people.
Okay, so let's narrow it down to
I've
the
had
people.
helpers in
How
the
do we get the
past.
right? Huh?
Well, and that's where I said I've had helpers in the past. So I had two
Okay.
different helpers. I've, I've had help, but not people who can run the job.
Yeah.
Besides
So
my
that's what we need to
father,
look for. He's a
but
crutch
he don't want to
because
be
it's
right.
dad. We don't want to rely on, we want to bring
Exactly.
dad in to an already functioning system. We don't want to rely on dad. So here's the deal,
Yeah.
man. At the end of the day, we know right here that it's a people problem. So we need to figure out how you can attract people to seamless painting. How do we do that? Why in the heck would I work for you, Bryson?
Well, I'm trustworthy. I'm a
Okay.
positive attitude,
Okay.
and I want people to have the best they can have.
Okay. Give me some more detail on that. What do you mean?
Just my old boss, he was a decent guy. Just he used to blow off a lot of steam on us, and that's something I hate. I can't stand that.
Okay. Got it. What
Um,
else?
just I would love to keep people steady with work, just steady flow of work coming
Okay.
in.
All right. All right. So let me get this straight. You're the owner of Seamless Painting. One of your focuses is to be a trustworthy boss, right?
Yep.
All right. Is to be a trustworthy boss, okay? With a great positive work environment, right?
Right.
You know what it's like to work for a boss that doesn't appreciate their employees and tends to blow off steam, and you promise yourself that you will not do that to your employees.
That's right.
All right. And then let me ask you this. You're looking for a crew leader
Yep.
to manage a crew in a fast-paced environment for amazing residential painting customers. Is that true?
Yep.
All right. So I just threw that into Chat GPT and we just created your hiring ad, right? Because ultimately, when you put out a message to the world, first of all, everything is just so diluted nowadays, man. You don't know what to believe. But when you can speak from the heart and convey a message, that still works. Because the brand of most businesses, many people focus on the name, the image, the likeness. That's cool. But like the brand is Brison and what that
Right.
represents. And that should resonate through every employee, every interaction, that hardworking, honest, integral individual who wants to give people an opportunity within his business. Okay. So as my assistant Chat GPT is working up a nice a nice ad, let's read it. Okay. Join our team at Seamless Painting, now hiring a passionate crew leader. Seamless Painting, a name synonymous with quality, commitment, and integrity in the residential painting industry, is on the lookout for an exceptional crew leader to steer our dynamic team. Why Seamless Painting? Trustworthy leadership, led by an owner who values and appreciates each team member. We promise a work environment where your contributions are recognized and your well-being is a priority. Positive work culture, experience a supportive, energetic, and positive atmosphere. We understand the impact of a great work environment and strive to maintain it every day. Employee focused, having experienced a less than ideal work condition, our founder is committed to ensuring a respectful, appreciative, and employee centric workspace. Your role, manage and lead, guide a talented crew in a fast paced setting, ensure efficiency and excellence in every project. quality assurance, uphold our high standards of quality, ensuring that each residential painting project surpasses customer expectations. Team development, foster a collaborative and motivating environment for your crew, enhancing their skills and satisfaction. Does that sound good to you?
Better than I could write.
But it was from
Yeah,
your
it
heart,
sounds
right? So
amazing.
let's use the tools.
Right.
Okay. Let's use the tools that are accessible to us. See, sometimes being a great business owner isn't about always being able to create things, right? Sometimes it's just capitalizing on the things that are out there and being resourceful, right? I just threw that in there. I said, hey, I'm the owner, Dustin. I'm sorry, I'm the owner, Brison, and I'm just with everything you said, I was typing it as you were saying it, and it gave me this. So I'm gonna send this to you so you have it.
Okay.
And that's first step, man. What I need you to learn, and this is something that you're going to have to go through. Okay. There's no shortcut to this, is you need to learn how to hire people with intent. Okay. That's different than hiring people. Anybody can bring a helper onto their job.
Right. Exactly.
What you're looking to do, you're looking to hire people with intent. Okay. Because the intent is what gives you the great results. So if I intend to do a great job for you on this business breakthrough, I know you're going to get something out of it because that was my intention. But here's the deal. If I just showed up and just had no agenda or no intent, then I don't know what's going to happen. That's not how I operate in anything, right? So you need to have intention on who you bring into your world. So first intention is the type of person you want, right? How do we extract from the world the type of person we want? Because they're going to read that post and they're going to align with you. And you want people
Right.
that are like you around you. Don't you think it would be cool if we could just duplicate ourselves 5 or 6
Oh,
times and have the
most
best
definitely.
crew ever? Okay.
Most
So
definitely.
let's try to get close to that, right? And find people that are like us. So someone that's like you is a hard worker that puts their family first, probably values a great work environment, right? So this should
Yep.
all align with your message. And that's what we did here. So the people that apply that actually read it are going to see that and say, this speaks to me in some way. Hiring is marketing, but marketing is about the message, and the message is about the brand. You're the brand. You don't need to be a great marketer, Bryson. You just need to be yourself. Okay. That'll sell more than anything because authenticity is a rare commodity nowadays, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. So let's continue. We've identified what we need. So we're intentional about what we need. Okay. Number two, being all those things is great, but at the end of the day, people don't show up to work for you because of the intangibles. Most of them want some tangibles. So what are we paying this guy?
Oh, easily 25, $30 an hour.
All right. Is it 25 or is it 30?
Guess it would depend on what they come. I guess it depends on the person.
It's not.
Attitude
We
and
can't do
stuff
that,
like
right?
that.
We can't. The intentionality is specific, right? You can't just say it depends on the person, right? Because he's going to sell you on the fact that he's worth more. You hadn't even met him yet. So there needs to
Right.
be some sort of metric in place that you could say, this is what you get paid. This is your actionable steps to attain this number if that's your goal. And this is the date that I'll promise that. Because at the end of the day, you can be the best, nicest boss, but if you don't keep your promises or you don't set standards as to when someone's going to get a raise, then people won't value you as much as you want them to, right? So let's say we start at 25. We're not going to put a range of 25 to 30 because guess what
Right.
happens? They're going to want the 30. Start you at $25 an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Right? Because ultimately they're not running the job yet. They're going to be with you. Right?
That's right.
Okay. So it depends on the person, right? Okay, fine. But at the end of the day, we can't just hire one person. We can't. So we need to be intentional about our game plan for hiring, which is we should hire 2 people. So there's a team
Yeah.
because you just hired a crew leader. Who's he going to lead? So what's that second person? Maybe 20 an hour for
Yeah.
maybe if person A can do 80% of painting aspects of painting, well, maybe person B can do 60% and you can fill in the blanks as the supervisor, right? So now you have a small team of 2. That person gets $20. Let me ask you a question. If you had 2 applicants right now, would you feel comfortable hiring both of those individuals today?
I would.
Do you have the work to do it? Do you have work in the schedule?
Yeah.
Why haven't you done it?
Honestly, I don't know where to.
I missed that last part. Say it again.
I really don't know where to get the workers from. I started to do Indeed and I never got to finish it.
Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You came to a coaching call, Bryson. I want you to win because it wasn't important enough.
Yeah,
It just wasn't important enough to finish it. And at the end of the day, it's because there was no intentionality behind it. It was you didn't know what you were looking for. Maybe you got hung up on the ad. Maybe you got hung up on,
I did.
man, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do when these people apply. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna say. I don't even know the name of my company yet. We're still trying to get our feet under us, and I could just do this job myself. I don't have time. Okay. All these things are prohibitors of growth. And at the end of the day, you won't be free until you get these people in place. And it takes time. You're gonna have to go through hell.
Right.
You got to go through it. Because on the other side of his freedom, bro, that's why you started your business. Take what you learned and spread it. Teach them how to fish. Okay. You learned how to fish. Great. Teach the people under you how to fish so you can get more fish. But you can only catch a couple fish, bro. And guess
Right.
what? You're always on the damn boat. You're an old angry fisherman. So at the, so here's the deal, man. Intentionality is, hey, what does the production process look like for seamless painting? Well, it looks like we have two painters on every job. There's a crew leader and then there's a helper, just like how you and your dad are doing, right? So that you figured
Right.
out that that system works. You figured it out. Okay, that works. Two people on a paint job. You know how much you can do and when it should be done. Okay. So you need to have intentionality of when you're going to accomplish this, man. At the end of the day, you should say by February 1st, I should have two full-time employees. Now, here's another thing, Bryson. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's what you're here for. I want you to win. How are you paying them?
My dad, he's 1099.
Okay. You
So I'm
plan on
actually
changing that?
looking. I'm looking into Gusto for myself and others. I'm actually
Okay.
changing my
Question
company
for you.
over into S Corp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking into it or are you
Oh
signing up
yeah.
for it?
No, I already signed
See,
up.
these micro things. See, here's the thing, Bryson. At the end of the day, man, these micro, I'm going to do it later things, they add up, man. And this is a catalyst for the key here is to get these quality employees into your business. Okay.
Yeah.
Into your business. How do we do that? Well, we can't feel confident hiring people when we get to the interview and they say, well, how am I going to get paid? And then what do you say? Oh, well, I'm going to just 1099 you.
Right. Now
That's
I
not
have the ball
something.
rolling for Gusto.
Let's get the ball rolling. What you need to do is get the ball rolling on the legal stuff, which you're transitioning to an S corp, but you're transitioning before you change the name of your company. So whatever you're doing, you need to stop.
Yeah.
Whoever's doing that needs to make an adjustment, not only transfer you to an S corporation, but you need to have them change the name while they're at it.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you think about
Yeah. I
what
do
an
need to go that
employee
way.
should really get, man, yeah, man, when you think about what an employee should really get, Bryson, is they should get security. And that comes with sacrifice. There's some things that you as a business owner are uncomfortable with because you've never done it. But at the end of the day, man, that's what requires when you look out for somebody, getting that gusto set up immediately, getting them ads run, getting on Indeed and figuring it out, right? Learning how to do it and then getting those employees into your world, man. Because let me tell you something, when you're selling jobs to people, there's no better feeling when you have the right team because you come in with such confidence. You're like, man, oh, absolutely. We'll take care of this and we'll do this for you. Yes, ma'am. We'll do that. We'll take care of that. And the customer's like, man, this guy is either really overconfident or he's just that guy. And this is the right
Right.
company. But when you
Yeah.
go in there and you're just passively looking around, kind of like quiet, because in your brain you're thinking, man, I'm gonna have to climb my butt all the way up there to do that ceiling, and the customer's running around the house, and you're just kind of just like, damn it, man. Like, I don't know if I can even give this lady a number. I don't want her to write a bad review, so I'm gonna have to quote it.
Yeah. No, that happens a lot. It does.
All right, man. So I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
You've made it this far. You've made it this far because you're good at what you do. But at some point, we have to transition. Like high school football players, they have to make the transition to college. Most of them suck because they don't put in the extra work outside of what they did in high school because they don't work no more. You're in the big leagues now, right? You're in this environment where everybody's crushing. Anyone can survive, but thriving requires getting uncomfortable. You can't do any more work. And right now, that might not be something you might have a job tomorrow that you're going to do. But at the end of the day, if both of your legs weren't working, guess what you'd have to figure out? How to
yep.
get the job done without you being there. And what would you have to do? You'd have to find someone else to do it. And
And
you'd be
that's
urgent
actually a
on that
thing that
too.
happened this year. That
You got
that
hurt?
actually happened. Yep, I did. I was out for almost a month, and
Okay. And you didn't make any money.
but nope, I was able to finish the job I was on, and after that, it was just I was down for the rest of the 3 weeks.
This is
Yeah.
serious, man.
So that's actually
This ain't
one of the main things that changed my mindset.
okay. So ride the wave of that, man. You cannot wait any longer. This isn't an option if you want to succeed. If you're okay with this, next year you'll have the same questions of, man, I just busted my tail all year. I have nothing to show for it. Okay. I know you ain't thriving financially working by yourself because there's only so much that you can do.
Yeah.
But when you can duplicate yourself, that's when you start actually making money.
Right.
But you need to learn how to find those people to help you do that. Okay. So you're taking the supply, which is the people that you bring into your business to do the work that you want them to do. And then you're taking the demand. I already love you. You're already buying leads. You're already with DripJobs. You're already learning the game. Okay, cool. That usually takes people a while to figure out. Usually they think they can survive off of word of mouth forever. So what you're doing is you're putting inputs and you're getting outputs. Okay. But on the market, on the hiring side, dude, that's marketing too. You need leads. Those people that apply are leads.
Right.
If I applied for your business, me, okay? If I applied for your business and I put in an application, how soon, and you knew it was me and I wanted to be a painter, how soon would you call me back?
I'll be calling right away.
Right away, because you're like, man, that's a good bet right there. I know for a fact Tanner will at
Right.
least show up and he's good with customers. We'll teach
Yeah.
him how to float a ceiling if we need to, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. That's how you need to think about these applicants is like, yo, there's first round picks out there. Not everyone's an idiot, you know? And if they want to work for you, what you need to do is make it sweet. You need to lay it out. You need to put the spread out, man. Hey, we got gusto. Okay. Maybe one day you get benefits. Maybe you give paid time off. Maybe you let them off early, right? We want to make it sweet. We don't want you to leave.
Yeah.
We want you to stay here, right? We want to make it sweet for you. Okay. So it requires you doing that legwork, man. That gusto needs to be set up. That should have been done. That ain't, I'm
Yeah.
trying.
I,
Why isn't it done? It takes a day.
yeah.
But I know there might be some legal, technical out. Get it up. Don't worry about it. They'll deal with it later. You're just setting up the account. So if you do hire someone, you can send that email that onboards them from Gusto where they get it and they say, damn, this is cool. The last 8 people I worked for didn't even send me anything after I got hired. Honey, look at this. This is a great opportunity here. This Brison guy seems like a great boss. And then
Right.
fast forward this, Bryson. Tell me if you would like this because I got to experience this reality, man. Fast forward to December 16th, 2024. Okay. You, 4 other employees that you brought in to the business and their families, maybe a couple young kids running around, all having dinner for the Seamless Painting and Drywall Christmas Company gathering. And y'all just had a kick-ass year. 400,
Yep.
500,000 in revenue. You built some great relationships. You as a boss, you feel accomplished. And I mean, you're just looking at this saying, man, look what I created.
No, that'll be
Get
an
there.
amazing feeling. Yep.
It isn't amazing. It is. It's like one of the coolest things. I mean, at the end of the day, it's awesome. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but you don't earn that until you put in the uncomfortable, hard stuff that no one wants to do, but you have to do it because you're looking out for your team. But I need you to hire today. I mean, I'll give you my hiring ad, my hiring course. I need you to get on Indeed today. I need you to put out an ad. I'm going to give you this ad. You know, we gotta get moving on that, man, because right now is the best time to hire because not everyone is so focused on getting work. Some guys suck at getting work. So their best employees are like, man, I can't survive off of 16, 24 hours a week.
Right.
Okay. All right. So marketing, let's talk that before I go. What's going on with marketing, man?
I used to do a lot on Facebook.
Who, you or someone else?
No, me, but I would like to find someone else because I'm just not great at that.
It's not that you're not great at it. I'm sure you could be if that's all you focused on.
Right.
If that was your only task, don't you think you'd figure it out?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So it's not that. It's just that you allocate your time elsewhere, which you should. So I'm going to give you someone to work with. Okay. Trusted individual that I trust to deliver great results for you. Invest. Most of them have a money back guarantee. Anyone that I send does. And offload that responsibility, man.
Yeah.
And
No.
at the end of the day, when you got leads flowing, hiring is no longer an option. It's a requirement. Because you're
Yes.
like,
Right.
I'm not going to let this money go to waste. Right. So yeah, what I would do is, let's do that. Let's get that going. But you need to get that hiring ad out. You need to change the name of your business. If you want to, do you have anyone to help you change the name of your business?
Yeah. My CPA is a personal person, and she's the one that helped me get all my stuff
Cool.
now. Yep.
Keep the logo the same. Logo looks good. I mean, just change the name. Just put painting in there.
Yep.
Painting. I would put painting in drywall because if you're good at drywall,
yeah, I am.
Because you
Been
could do
doing both
popcorn
for
removal.
10 years now. Yep.
Yeah, I would. I would just get
Yeah,
painting in
and
there,
down
brother.
here we have a lot of that. Yeah, I'm not sure why we never
Yeah.
did it, to be honest. When we first started, I really don't even know why. Because I always painted.
All right, one more question. If I call your business right now, does it ring your cell phone?
Yes, it does.
Come on, man. You gonna give me your cell phone when I buy your business with all your family pictures in it and all your contacts? They'll be calling me for people from high school. Be calling me, and I'll be like, no, he doesn't have this phone anymore. I took it because I bought his business, and he had to give this to me.
No, I knew that was coming. Yeah,
You knew it's
I knew
coming.
that was coming.
So get
Oh
on
yeah.
open phone. Open phone is great. So get on open phone. You're gonna get a cloud-based phone number, okay? And you're gonna have two phone numbers for a while. People are still gonna have your business phone number, bro. Okay? They're
Right.
still gonna
Right.
have the one that you have, but everyone new that interacts with seamless painting and drywall is gonna have the new number. And then eventually it'll just fade out.
Yeah. No, I see
Someone
that.
approached me. It really happened. Someone approached me and wanted to sell me their business. And their phone number, which is probably the most valuable thing in their business, is their cell phone. So not only will I be getting calls from potential customers, I'll be getting calls from his grandmother.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, do you want a paint job, miss? I don't know. So anyway,
Right.
Bryson, I hope this was helpful, man. I'm going to send you do I have your phone number? I don't know. I'll send you an email or something. I have your email, so I'll get an email out to you with some information. And we'll go from there.
Okay, man. I sure appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Big year for you. Contractors all over the world are wanting more time, more freedom, more impact. The way we do this is through implementing systems, processes, standards. Welcome to the Contractor Secrets Podcast. Here we hit business strategy, coaching, mindset, motivation, the tools you need for success. So strap in, listen up, and get ready to grow on the Contractor Secrets podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks so much for listening to the Contractor Secrets podcast. So I don't really advertise on this and I don't ask for much. You guys know that. But what I would ask of you is to give DripJobs a try. So if you don't know what DripJobs is, it'd be hard for that to be a thing. But if you don't know what DripJobs is, it is the software that you need to power your business, to automate things that you're either wanting to do and not doing, or currently doing and just not doing to the standard of which you want to be doing it. And that's where software comes in. I have spent the last 3 years of my life with my team building out this software. And hopefully by now you've heard about it. And maybe you know of a friend that's using it, or maybe you are feeling confident just by hearing it on this podcast. So my big ask for you, if you're getting something out of what I put out, some of the value that you're getting from this podcast, is to just go to dripjobs.com and schedule a free demo with my team. That's it. That's all I want you to do. Just do a demo. I want you to be aware of what features we have and how it can help build your business. Now, some people that I've spoken to say they're not quite ready for DripJobs. Maybe they feel as though they're too small or it's not in the budget. First of all, everyone's ready for DripJobs. You need the features that are in this software to manage a business, whether that's creating proposals, invoices, change orders, work orders. It doesn't matter if you are a one-man operation or you run a crew of 25 people. DripJobs is going to be the app for you. Second thing is it out of budget? Don't worry about that right now. We offer an extended trial if you sign up on the day of the demo that can give you a kickstart to get going. The goal of DripJobs is to make you money within the first 30 days. This could be capitalizing on a lead that you got, or even helping you upsell work with the optional item feature. So many things here. Again, the big ask that I have as a listener of this podcast, if you have not done a demo with us, please do so and check out what we're building. We continuously update this thing, and I'd love for you to be a part of that. I'd love to see if it can impact your business, and that is my goal. So thanks for listening to this podcast. Hope you take me up on that offer. Get to dripjobs.com, do a free demo with our team, and see what all the hype is about.